Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Susan, and thank you for tuning in to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Give us a call on the Borders and Borders hotline, 412-575-2600. And you want to get on the phone lines right now. My co-host for tonight is none other than Paul Zeise. It's always entertaining when Paul joins me here every Friday night on the Pittsburgh CW. And we have a lot of things to talk about. And, you know, a lot of things came out today about the Buccos and the Major League Baseball Players Association. Paul came out and questioned where this money is going. And, you know, they're cutting payrolls, Pittsburgh and Miami. But then, you know, the commissioner exonerated the Pirates. And Coonley came out with a statement that says he has receipts where everything goes. Everything's good. We're going to spend $70 million, and we're going to put a winning team out on the field.
Did you expect anything different? I mean, the thing about it is Major League Baseball is obviously going to have the back of the Pirates. They're going to have the back of the Marlins because that's the way they do things. But I think the Players Association is absolutely correct to start questioning some of these things, like where is this money going? If there's revenue sharing and all this other stuff, why are there so many free agents who can't get a contract? You know, is there collusion going on? I mean, I would start pushing that line. To me, I think if you're going to have revenue sharing, there absolutely should be a floor as to how little a team can spend on their payroll. If I'm a rich owner and I'm going to hand you $50 million because of our revenue sharing and luxury taxes and things, if I'm going to hand you $50 million, you better believe I want to see that goes right into your payroll and not into your pocket, because I'm not here to make you rich. But if you want to tell me that, okay, because I have an advantage, you know, to make the league more fair, I'm going to give you money so you can spend it on your team, that's fine. But you better spend it on your team. So if I'm giving you $50 million.
And that's the speculation. That's the number we hear, $50 million,
that
right?
was that was the number that the Players Association in the article today wrote about.
Okay.
That the number that they got from the amount of money they got from revenue sharing was 50 million. Or from the bigger teams was $50 million. If I'm giving you $50 million and your payroll's only 78 or 80, where the hell's the other? I mean, you're going to tell me you only raised $30 million your own self?
Yeah, considering the payroll was $100 million last year, you're getting $50 million.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Right.
Hey, at least spend $130.
That's the point. And now this year they got that new Disney deal where every owner got $50 million from that deal. So basically, the Pirates got $100 million in their pocket before they sold a ticket, before they sold concessions, anything. And the payroll right now, I think, is $78 million or $80 million. Now
it's under $80 million.
It'll go to about 95. So you do the math. All the tickets they sell, all of the concessions that they sell, the T-shirts, all that stuff. Where's that money going to? You know, they claim they're broke, and they claim that you can't operate this certain way and all this other stuff. Here's the thing that bothers me. There's still a portion of people in this town, thankfully a shrinking portion, but still a portion, enough for them to continue this, that buy their nonsense and buy their BS, that they can continue to operate this way and just get by. If that group shrinks more and more, and there's, at the end of this year, 1 million people come through the turnstiles instead of 2,
yeah.
Now all of a sudden maybe they'll take a look at some things.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to take a look at some things. I mean, I expect the attendance to go down.
It'll go down, but it won't go down enough.
You don't think? I mean, I bet you it's going to be around 1.2.
Because here's the thing. This team is going to be about another 78 to 80 win team, which means they'll still be hanging around in August, which means they'll sell enough, Styx concerts and Sky Blasts.
But they don't have a star. They don't have an attraction anymore.
Well, but, we're a young team. We're excited. I'm telling you, there's enough people. Believe me, I just did 4 hours on the radio about it. There's still enough people that buy their crap that, I'm sorry, this is going to continue to go on until people realize that this stuff that you're getting fed, for the most part, is nonsense. They'll continue to feed it.
You know what? I draw a lot of parallels between the Pirates and Pitt, especially Pitt basketball, and you look at what's going on there. I think fans are fed up. They see what's going on with Pitt basketball, and I know you want to, maybe not you, but people want to give this guy time, and I understand. But you're going to see something similar to the Pirates, especially if they get off to a slow start in April.
But I think it's completely different. I mean, this guy is 0-8 in the ACC right now. They're dreadful. They're not even competing.
But they say they want to put a winning product out there, and that's what they keep talking, a winning product.
You've got 12,500 seats. The other night you had what for NC State? 2,500 people? I mean, that's a problem. And, you know, I think realistically, or I think practically, and the right thing would be Kevin Stallings gets 4 years, period. Give him 4 years to figure it out. The Pitt has to figure out, can they survive another year of nobody in the stands? The Pirates don't have that problem. You know what? I mean, Pitt gets money from the ACC, but they don't get the kind of money that the Pirates are bringing in. So, you know, to me, until people are willing to sit and say, you know what, I'm tired of this same old nonsense. Milwaukee is the 24th market. They're a smaller market than the Pirates. And yesterday they signed a guy to a 5-year, $80 million deal, and they traded 4 of their top prospects, 4 of their top 14 prospects, for a guy in Miami who was probably the most coveted guy still left to be traded.
Yeah, and that's what everyone wanted the Pirates to do in 2015. There's a team that won 86 games, and they got better, and they did something. And the Pirates didn't do that in 2015. We'll talk more about Bucco baseball and whatever else you want to talk about coming up next. Stay right there on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.